welcome to another episode of Hot Takes. Now, I mentioned yesterday the vapes and tobacco bill and how this was going to destroy the tax base of cigarettes in this country. People will be going off and using snide cigarettes, you know, the old under-the-counter jobs. But there is another side effect of this, and it's actually coming from corner shops. There is a coalition of corner shops called the Protect Your Store campaign. And it's for the smaller retailing community have got together and they're saying that they need help. Otherwise, you know, they could suffer financially and some would actually go out of business. Now, 1 in 10 of all corner shops now say they are considering closing down if this bill goes through. This is according to a survey by Merlin Strategies. And out of the over 500 corner shops they surveyed, 35%, over a third, said they would need to lay off employees or reduce employee hours at the very least. A quarter said they would have to raise prices across the board. 79, nearly 80% said the bill is an unprecedented threat to their business. 3/4 feared that the new rules will drive more people to buy illicit cigarettes, as I explained in the previous video, and 10% say they may well have to close shop. Now, these little corner shops, often for some people, are the only place where they can buy food easily, or get anything really easily. And if they go, there could be a food desert. People who are the lower earners, the poorer people of society, often can't quite manage to get to a supermarket easily. You know, and it's just all very fine and pleasant having a Tesco's or an Asda nearby. But if you haven't got a car and you're reliant on public transport, often it's easier just to go to the corner shop. If the corner shop's not there, what are you going to do? Now, the Protect Your Store campaign has got a leader by the name of Paul Chima. And he said that retailers are, at the moment, he says, in a world of pain. With higher national insurance contributions that they have to find out their profits, higher business rates being pushed on them, higher wage costs generally because inflation is high, they keep having to put the wages up to cover it. And now they're saying on top of all of these problems, on top of everything else, the government now wants to slap more regulations onto very small shops because of this tobacco and vapes bill. They say it's bringing in an unworkable generational ban and reducing access to information for those wanting to make better choices, all while actually failing to prevent the trade in illicit cigarettes. And he has a fair point. He's now hand-delivered 1,435 signed letters from small shop owners, corner shop owners, those sort of things. And this is to the Business Secretary, Peter File, urging him to rethink this bill. They're saying it is lunacy and damaging, and it will achieve nothing it's set out to achieve. There is a Tory peer by the name of Lord Naseby, presumably nicknamed Battler. He warns that the HMRC could be over $6 billion down on tax because of the illegal imports that will thrive because of this vapes bill. He said, should it become law, Britain will be much worse off. And he's right. But let me know what you think. Thanks very much. And keep an eye out for the 6 o'clock video. Absolutely don't want to miss it. If you're not subscribed, hit subscribe. You won't want to miss the 6 o'clock video. Thanks very much. Bye.